Shout out to the K&J fam, and you're rocking with Kristen and Jamil. And we're back, you guys, for another mukbang.
Woo!
But not just any mukbang.
Oh, you messed up on that one.
No, I pumped it up to see if you could keep up with me.
Oh, I couldn't.
And you can't. You can't keep up with this. Okay? Okay, I don't know. I lost my place.
Today, you guys.
Okay, yeah. You guys, today we're doing, I was going to say Panera.
Panda Express.
Oh, gee. Okay, you do
Kristen's
it.
out of it.
You do it.
We almost have to do this over. No, we're not going to. We're doing Panda Express mukbang, guys.
See, you have to, next time though,
but
copy
you
my
had
rhythm.
way too much energy. You almost went off screen like I did that one time.
I love it. Oh, my napkins are all in the way. Yes, you guys, we're doing Panda Express tonight.
Yes.
Super, super good. Grilled chicken teriyaki. We have some broccoli beef.
And mushroom chicken as well.
Mushroom chicken. Got some white rice, some super greens in the back.
Yes.
We have our hot sauces.
Absolutely. So we're going to get it in just a second, do a quick thumbnail, and then we have 2 shout-outs, and then we're going to start eating, guys.
Yes, and then we're going to get into our movie reviews today.
Yes. It should be good. We got some good ones for you. Got some good ones.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Quick thumbnail, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right. I'm mixing it up this time.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, no, I'm going to sneeze.
I had a burp.
Okay, this is a fail all
I'm a
over
hot
so
mess
far.
right now.
It's
I'm
all
more
good.
of a hot mess though. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, our bench.
I know.
Okay.
We got something.
Might
not be the best, but it's
the
gonna work.
squeakiness of the bench. Here,
We gotta.
You gotta move too.
Oh. Well, it's this side.
Oh,
I think
it's your
the screw's
side?
coming out. We're gonna fix it. It's been a while.
Okay.
We've been dragging this thing left and right, and.
So.
Anyways, let's go ahead and do a shout out.
Yeah. So the first shout out goes to one of our amazing supporters,
Yes.
Heather Parton.
Yes.
Thank you so much. You sent us some amazing, beautiful gifts in our P.O. box. Some amazing and gorgeous homemade bracelets.
Yeah.
Look at these.
Super colorful. We love the beads. I was gonna say, I also too. She sent us
So
these.
pretty.
She sent us all of these right here. So thank you so much, Heather, for these.
So many.
Oh, I love that one too. So this one right here. Oh, that's cool.
They have
I didn't
pretty
see the heart on there.
Oh yeah, they have pretty charms on them.
Yes.
And they're all different colors. So thank you so much, Heather. This has like a little cute turtle
Absolutely.
on it. Actually, I want to wear this when we go on our little birthday thing because
Oh,
we're gonna be by the water. So I'm gonna wear this
Perfect.
one with the little sea turtle.
Perfect. She also sent us this as well, a little drawing. I love it. This is going to go on our refrigerator with the other pictures as well, so we definitely love that so much. Thank you so much, Heather. We really appreciate all of that. And also, we want to shout out Shirley Hoffmeister as well. Shout out to you, Shirley. She's been coming to our lives all the time. We've missed her comments quite a few times when she's in the live, so we wanted to make sure we shouted you out and say thank you so much for all of your support
Thank you,
and
Shirley.
all the
We
love
love
and
you.
everything. So thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
Couple special shout outs. Let's dig in.
We're going to start digging in.
Can I have the sriracha?
No.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course, of course.
I'm just like, I'm going for this.
All right, sorry about that, guys. We had to stop the camera really quick, but we are getting to eating right now because I'm starving.
We tightened our bench.
Yeah, we had to tighten. It was way too bad. I mean,
we tightened the bench.
See, we move this bench left and right all the time, and it just gets thrown around a lot. So we need to make sure we tighten the screws from time to time. I do blame Kristen though for that.
For the bench?
Yeah.
Getting
like to drag
untight?
it. Well, you like to drag the bench from one
I
side.
don't know that does it though.
100%.
Listen, we've had this bench for almost a year, and it costs $30. Okay, let's call a spade a spade.
It should last at least 10 years. No, I'm just joking. That was really good. So, like Kristen mentioned, we both got teriyaki chicken. I got beef broccoli. She has mushroom chicken. And you guys, the teriyaki chicken, I always forget how good that is. I rarely ever get it because I typically get orange chicken, but man, that's good.
We tried to go a little bit on the lighter side of Panda Express today.
Yeah.
I don't want to go too heavy.
Too heavy. And you guys, I was supposed to cook, or we were supposed to cook. We were supposed to do a cooking video today, and things just did not go as planned, with everything. So, unfortunately, we're going to postpone it, but we have a good one. A good one in store. For sure, it's a recipe you guys have to try. Have to try, for sure. Yes.
When is that coming out?
I don't know. Hopefully this week. Hopefully. I'm going to try to shoot for this week. That's the plan.
Totally.
It's good? Cool. So in a minute, guys, we want to go over these movie reviews. We've had a few people. Oh, I know, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's good. Got the 7-Eleven water. Not as good as
It
Core.
It's 7-Eleven, but it does the job.
It does the job.
Wow, super good.
It definitely does the job.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
No. I was just going to say, we had a few people that want us to give some movie reviews.
I'm really looking forward to that today.
As you guys probably know, if you watch our videos enough, you know, we love movies. We watch them all the time. Obviously, we haven't seen every movie, but we've seen a lot of movies over the years. Especially blockbusters. We've seen a lot of blockbusters and even independent movies and stuff. So, so we have some really good suggestions for you.
One on Netflix, one on Hulu.
And one on Amazon, right?
Was it? Okay. And one on Amazon. I wrote them down.
The one on Amazon, you do have to pay for.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
It's like $2.99 or $3.99 or something like that.
to rent it.
Which kind of sucks, but
yeah.
But I think it's good. I mean, depending, you know, the type of person, type of movie you like, you might like it. So what's your favorite part of this so far?
The food.
Well, what? I meant to say which dish. The rice.
I know, the rice is super good.
It is really good.
I love the teriyaki, though, for sure.
Yeah, the teriyaki. I know. Isn't that good?
Yeah.
Yes, the teriyaki chicken's good. It's so good.
I love white rice with Chinese food. Really yummy.
That's right. Me too.
The sriracha gives it a good kick. How's your chili sauce with it?
Really good. Do you want to try it with the rice?
I'll do. Yeah, I'll do a little bit.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
It's really good. With chili sauce, guys, you can't go wrong with this. It's so good.
Happy Thursday, everyone. We love you guys.
Yeah. And we are looking forward to...
Thanks, babe.
Yeah, no problem. Next week.
Yeah.
We're going to do some fun stuff. We're going to do another road trip. I want to shout out Cassandra Dallas. Called it, I think, a virtual... Was it a virtual tour? Was it a virtual tour? Virtual...
Was it virtual vacation?
Vacation. That was it. Yeah, virtual vacation. Yeah, I like that. I like that term. But it should be a lot of fun. We're going to get some really good footage where we're going. We can talk about later in the week.
You guys got to get yourself some Panda. It hits.
It does, right?
Before Panda came about,
the
world was missing a quality, like, fast food chain.
It's true.
Of Chinese food.
Well, yeah, because you had to do everything. It was authentic only. Authentic Chinese food restaurants.
Well, they had the fast food Chinese restaurants, but not a chain.
Well, that's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, I wouldn't say this is authentic, you know? Right?
I never said it was authentic.
Well, that's why I was saying...
It's definitely not authentic.
My bad. You know what I meant to say. My fault. It's really good. Yeah, so... Yeah, but before then, what did you do? There really was nothing. There was nothing else, yeah. And even now, I mean, are there any other fast food, Chinese food restaurants? Panda's got the market on lock.
Is there? Like nationwide?
Not big ones. There might be small ones.
I don't think there are. That's actually really interesting if you think about it.
Panda is a monopoly, guys.
I think so. Anyway, it's good though.
Well, especially for like, I mean, people love Chinese food so much. You would think there'd be multiple.
I know.
Right?
Yes.
But
they're gonna have some competition. Well.
But I just appreciate the fact that the quality, for the most part, even through the years, just continues. Continues to be good.
Yeah, it hasn't changed.
Okay. Should we do a movie review?
Yeah.
All right, you want to pick the first movie?
Sure.
So we got 3 movies, guys. 3 movies. 2 of them for free. 1 that's paid on Amazon Prime, but I recommend all 3 of them. If you can catch them, you might want to see them.
Yeah, and we wanted to do different platforms for you because not everybody has
Yeah.
Netflix or Hulu or Amazon, you know? So this will be good. Okay. Let's start with the Netflix movie.
Okay.
And I know Karen Neely, you were wanting some movie reviews. So
yeah.
Excited.
Shout out to you, Karen Neely. Shout out to you. Yes, we have more too. We'll do way more.
Yeah. So on Netflix, it's called The Guest. We're looking it up because we really liked it. We saw this movie many years ago. I want to say it came out in 2010.
Did we see it in the theater? I'm pretty sure we saw it in the theater.
I think we did. It came out in 2010. And it honestly didn't get the hype that I think that it deserved.
Agreed.
I really, really liked it. So it's on Netflix. It's called The Guest. It's definitely your
thriller?
Creepy thriller.
Yeah, suspense thriller.
Suspense thriller, sure.
Yeah.
Not a horror at all.
It might be under the horror section though. Because.
But it's not like horror.
But can I say a couple of things?
No.
One, I would say all 3 of these movies, by the way, we're going to categorize them as underrated. Underrated movies on all the platforms that maybe you don't know about. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But this one's a very underrated one because, yeah, like Kristen said, I don't ever really hear anyone talking about this one. And it's a jump out scare one. I mean, pretty much this is going to be a review, so we wanted to talk about it. A little bit of spoiler. Well, it has jump out scares. Sorry about that. Not a jump out scare, but
okay. I
guess it doesn't have jump out scares.
No, it doesn't have jump out scares.
Okay, well, here's the last thing I wanted to say really quick. This is a movie review. We're not just going to tell you to recommend it. We want to talk about it a little bit without giving like the spoiler ending and stuff like that for you.
Okay, we'll just say what it's about.
We'll say what it's about.
Okay. Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah. Okay. So it's about this army guy who comes to this house. And he goes to the house because it's the house of his best friend who passed away when they were serving in the army together. And so he goes to pay his respects to his best friend's loss, and he wants to support the family. He said that his friend's dying wish was to, be there for them, right? But you can just tell immediately that something's off with this guy. I don't want to say too much. You can keep going.
That's it?
Come on, how much do you want to say? You know what I'm saying? Something's off.
I should tell this one because I don't remember the next one. And so...
Okay, you do.
Let me just say this.
Okay.
Like Kristen said, something's a little off from him. Nice guy. But you can tell he's just a little... Like he could turn the corner at any second and go crazy. So he comes into this family. They and like I said, this is a little bit of a spoiler, for the most part. If you wanted to just not get any type of clue, any descriptions or anything, turn this off. But I think it's going to be enough. You'll at least be able to watch it even after what we say. Anyways, so the family takes him in because he had nowhere place to go. So family takes him in. They have, I guess, an extra room or something like that. So he stays with them. There's the mom, the dad, the son, and the daughter. So pretty much he becomes like a bigger brother to the son, where and the daughter, where he's kind of looking out for them. He's going to parties with them. Kind of looking over him and looking over their shoulder and making sure everything's okay. He's like extra aggressive. Like there's little statements that he makes where the brother's getting bullied and he makes a statement like, you should burn down the parents' house, and it's not a big deal. Just burn down the kids' parents' house, essentially, and walk away. And the son's like, what? So anyway, so he's kind of a savior in a way because he does help the brother and save him from a lot of problems and stuff like that at school, bullies and things like that. But then, like I said, he has this kind of a crazy side. So,
and it turns out he's hiding a big secret.
Big secret.
I can say that, right? Hiding a big secret.
Yeah, big secret.
That you would want to know before you invited him into your house.
Yeah.
As a guest.
Exactly. And I'll just put it like this. It's so big of a secret that when they found out where this guy was, and when I say they, I mean it was like the government that found out where it was, they literally stopped press meetings to go find this guy. Which I thought was hilarious. They're like having like some really important like government like big press meeting, you know, and they walk in, they're like, we got such and such, and they're like, what? Cancel everything.
Let's go get him.
Let's go get him.
Yeah. So I hope we didn't give away too much. We really didn't.
Yeah.
But
well, here's what I would say just about the movie, because I want to review it a little bit. The story itself was good. They did a great job of the story. I felt like the character development was enough to be able to kind of understand the backgrounds of the, you know, to get a feel of the character, essentially, you know, of about all the characters. I would say it's not maybe the best movie on Netflix. You know, there's probably a little, you know, there's other movies that are obviously better, but this is up there. This is up there. I would say out of a 10, I would give this movie like a 7.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely would give it a 7, right?
Yeah, solid 7.
Because it's really good.
Absolutely. And you're interested the whole time. You're kind of trying to figure out what's going on. And obviously when you figure out what's going on, you're like...
Yeah, you know pretty fast.
You know fast something's off.
You know that...
That's by the beginning.
Yeah, you know that he's not necessarily a good guy.
Right.
And you know there's more to it than that.
That he's hiding a secret. For sure.
He's hiding a secret, yeah. So, once again, the movie's called The Guest.
Yeah.
We'll put the description.
Yeah.
Or look in the description for the.
But you have to like, you know, you have to like thriller, like kind of creepy thriller.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times people just have their one genre, whether it's like comedy. I only watch comedies. I only watch rom-coms. Like there's some people like that. We're definitely we love everything. So
watch everything.
This is definitely your like, you know, it's good. It's really good.
And really quick, actually, about that.
Yeah.
What was that movie with what's her name? I can't even think. The Spice Girl. The famous, super Jennifer Lopez. I can't even think of her name.
A Spice Girl?
You're looking at me like I'm crazy. Yeah, she was the Spice Girl in The Living Color, the dancers.
Oh!
I know. I went way back.
Yeah!
I couldn't think of J-Lo. I kept thinking Jennifer Aniston.
She's not going to 1990? Who is she? You know. Spice Girl.
You know? Yeah, you didn't even know she was a Spice Girl.
I didn't even know they were called Spice Girls.
Yeah.
I thought you might, if you want to be...
Fly Girls.
Oh my
Fly
God.
Girl. Fly Girl. My mistake. Scratch that. Rewind.
I thought you meant like, if you want to be a man.
I know.
But I was like, what do you know about the Spice Girls?
Baby Spice?
Yeah. I was like, what?
Fly Girl, my bad.
No,
She was a fly girl back in the 90s in Living Color, but scratch that, I got her name.
And is uber famous now.
Exactly. Her name is Jennifer Lopez. If you don't know who she is, check her out.
I get it.
No, but anyways, what was the movie that, well, she did 2 movies. Okay, so she did Enough, right?
Uh-huh. That sucked.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it was bad. I'm not saying it's as good as it, but I'm saying it's that type of vibe.
No, please.
No, it's that type of vibe. No, listen, hold up. You're telling me it wasn't like, the guy wasn't like creepy and stuff like that and kind of doing messed up stuff to her in the beginning? Remember?
No, it's not like enough.
Okay,
no.
well, let's.
I need you to not listen
I'm not
to
saying it's like the movie itself. I'm saying it's the type of genre. Whatever that genre is, it's that type of genre. Isn't it not
I
true?
know what you're talking about.
Exactly. It's like suspense thriller.
It's similar. Yeah, it's similar. But...
Similar to like War of the Roses, if you ever seen that. I don't think Kristen's ever seen War of the Roses. Similar to that. With Michael Douglas and Goldie Hawn, which is a really good movie.
Is it similar to like Sleeping with the Enemy?
Yeah, Sleeping with the Enemy, that type of vibe.
Did you know I was going to say that?
Well, I couldn't think of the name of the movie, but yes. So, anyways, check it out. It's really good. I mean,
It's
actually,
not like
it's not. Actually, I'm going way off. Just check it out. The Guest.
The Fly Girl. Yeah.
The Fly Girl. Back in the 90s, early 90s, like 91. Okay, next movie. What do we got?
Okay. The next movie is you're fired.
Look, you couldn't even give the review. I had to jump in and say
I didn't want to give it away.
Oh yeah, sure. You didn't know what else to say.
I don't know what else to say without giving it away. Okay, it is hard, you know. Okay, this one's good, and I think we might have talked about this before.
I think we have.
Oh, are you sure? Okay.
I'm pretty positive. I don't think we've ever said it.
This is on Hulu. It's called Ingrid Goes West.
Yes.
This is definitely a little more of like your comedy, but like dry comedy, a little sarcastic comedy, a little dark comedy.
It's dark.
But not dark. You know, like, you know, you're the dark comedies that are like super dark. Like, remember Very Bad Things?
Yeah, not like that.
It's not like a super dark, but like it's a little on the dark side, but again, more like sarcastic, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, Ingrid Goes West is really, really funny. It's about this girl who, you know, she's definitely like an oddball person. You know, she doesn't have a lot of friends. Definitely has some mental health issues. You know, I think she's dealt with like a lot of loss in her life. And basically, she's just like really lonely and wants friends. You know,
that's right.
And she just wants to make friends. Like that's her goal. And unfortunately, she has a way of getting fixated on people. And so she's basically scrolling through social media, finds this girl who's gorgeous. With like the perfect life, the perfect Instagram life, right? Always posting pictures, and she's got a fiance, and lives in a great house, and eats at one of those, you know, fancy
restaurants,
cafes, but hipster. And so anyway, she basically like focuses on her to try to meet her in person and be friends with her, right? But tries to do it to where like, oh, my name is this, you know, like, but even though she's really like stalking her.
What do you mean, like? My name is this. What does that mean?
Like, she tried to be like, oh, hi. Oh, what's your name?
Oh, like bumping into her.
Bumping into her. She tried to bump into her to be friends.
You got it.
Tried to act nonchalant about it.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
She moved from wherever she was living, I can't remember where, to LA to meet this girl on Instagram after she got fixated on her. She was like, okay, I'm going to go find her. Stalked her and then bumped into her like, oh, hey, fancy meeting you here. After they had engaged a little bit on Instagram beforehand.
So it's really about like Ingrid's life and her trying to do this. But she's just like, she's weird, you know, she's weird. She does funny, but like extreme things to be friends with, you know, this girl and to fit in. So it's actually like kind of sad. Because, you know, she has some mental health struggles. She's always been that oddball, you know what I'm saying? So that part you could actually like really like be like, oh, I feel really bad for her. You know, she's a good person. She just, you know, has, you know, I think she... What's the word?
It's hard to really say.
It's hard to describe her, so you'll have to see. But, you know, just, you know, how it's like somebody... Okay, social etiquette is a little, you know, it's like a little off. You know when people give off a vibe, like maybe your facial expressions aren't matching what like maybe should be the reaction.
Exactly.
It's one of those people, like, we've all met somebody like that where you're just like... They're very nice, but something's off, you know. So anyway, something's off about her.
But
very cool person though.
The thing about too, and you know, because Kristen saw it more recently. We saw it in the theater. We actually saw it twice in the theater. It was really good. And then Kristen watched it recently here, and so correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I remember, like, she came off like not a nice person. As a nice person, she didn't come off as like a good person. But I think that was a part of like the character development and like kind of showing who she was, right? Isn't that kind of the vibe that it got?
She came off as like very much for herself.
For herself, yeah, very.
Because she really wants to make friends.
Yes.
But she's not doing it in like an altruistic way.
Yes.
She's doing it as like I need friends and I'm gonna go whatever lengths to get it.
Exactly, but
she's
And Ice Cube's son's in this movie too, and
he did a great job.
He killed it.
He is a great actor, and I want him to get an award one day.
Yeah, he might.
He's really
He's that good. Yeah. So he, but they have a dynamic together in here. Like they're, I don't want to say too much, but they're pretty much they got a dynamic going on. And, you know, so that's where the whole kind of mean things, because she didn't really treat him well.
When she moves out west, he's the landlord.
He's the landlord. Yeah, he's the landlord out there, but more than a landlord.
Listen,
look, I said it already.
Sure, they become friends.
These are kind of spoilers without giving away too much. Because the endings, I would definitely say, in both of these movies really do make it so we don't want to give away the ending. But ultimately, it's good. This one, I would definitely say, if you have Hulu, this is a must-see, in my opinion. The Guest, I would definitely say you should definitely see that too. But this one, I would say... check it out, you know. It's not your average comedy though. That's the only difference. It's more of like an independent style film. Yeah. Where it's not
That's a good way to describe it.
Right? It is. But it's just so well done. The acting's great. Ice Cube did phenomenal. And so did the girl who played Ingrid, which I don't even know her name. But she's been in a lot of comedies and stuff. So really dry humor for sure. I think she was in Funny Games. She was in Funny Games. In fact, it's...
Funny people.
Yeah, funny people. Don't see Funny Games. Don't watch Funny Games.
Actually, I would recommend Funny Games.
If you're... Oh,
that's dark.
Anyway. Yeah, you got to...
We can talk about it another time.
Don't watch Funny Games.
That's horror.
Unless...
Yeah. You want to be disturbed.
Don't want to go to sleep at night.
Okay, so sorry.
Yeah,
Funny people.
Funny Games is what probably Clockwork Orange was back in the 70s. Anyways, so Funny People. You want my water?
That's okay. Why?
Because I'm just like, although I'm like talking, I see you like fidgeting, like hear me drop the water. I'm like, wait, what's going on over there?
Oops.
No. Anyways, Ingrid Goes West. Check that out.
Okay.
Out of a 10, I would probably have to give that like an 8.5.
I give it an 8.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Yeah.
I really, really liked it, and I feel like I'm really picky and.
Yeah.
Because we've seen a lot of movies.
We have seen a lot
very
of movies.
Quality.
Yes.
And again, that gives you a little comedy, but again, it's dry, so you have to have a sense of humor.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But it's also serious because it touches on serious mental health issues too.
Exactly. I just thought of another movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whisper it to me. Yes.
Well, is that on? Can you look to see?
Okay.
Okay, so check this out, guys. In just a second, we got a bonus movie. Bonus movie, but we don't know if it's on any of the platforms.
He's just randomly thinking of movies.
Yes, we were trying to a little bit ahead earlier just to see if we could figure it out. But this movie is really, really good. So we'll check it really quick. It's okay.
Ooh, it might be on Prime.
It might be on Prime?
Let me click on this really quick.
Okay, we're just going to see really quick if it is on Prime. Prime Movie.
And it is. You can rent it.
It is. Okay, and how much is it to rent?
$3.99.
Okay, so 2 movies we got. 2 movies we got.
2 more movies?
2 more movies, yeah. The first one that we originally were talking about was, I think we've talked about it before. This is for horror fans. If you're a horror fan, and by the way, if you like different type of horrors, like suspense, really, really big suspense horror, you're going to like this. The movie is called It Follows.
Yes.
Right? Would you recommend? Do you like It Follows? Did you like it?
I love It Follows. And now, I feel like we can kind of give away the premise of this one.
Yes.
Without saying what happens.
That's exactly right. We kind of have to.
Okay.
So this is, once again, this movie is different, and it's for horror fans. If you're a horror fan, I recommend it. If you're not a horror fan, I don't recommend it because it's just not your average type of movie. So anyways, this movie is pretty much, long story short, it's about... okay, I'll give you the main premise and then dissect it. Pretty much it's about it's like a demon type of thing that literally follows, it's out to kill you, essentially, right? And it's hard to explain this movie.
I will explain it.
Okay, explain.
Okay. So this entity thing, this demon, passes from person to person.
Yes, yeah.
And basically once it kills one person, and moves on to the next.
Yes. But how it actually does that is through intimate experiences, essentially. Like,
it's contagious through sex.
Yes, it's contagious through sex. Exactly. It's kind of an odd premise, and I know
it sounds
weird.
crazy. You're going to be like, what are they recommending?
I know.
But that's how you pass it on.
Yeah.
This is a very good life lesson.
Exactly.
Actually.
Right. Because
Wear protection.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because in a way, I mean, the thing follows you.
But I promise you, it's not corny.
Yeah, it's not corny at all.
Yeah.
So, and obviously, it's the story around it that makes it interesting. Because just talking about it's like what?
Yeah.
So, anyways, it's passed through intimacy. Sex, like Kristen said. And
I believe I'm protected.
No, I don't think it matters.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Okay, cool.
I don't think at least
See?
they didn't specify.
They didn't specify.
They didn't. So it that's where the It Follows comes from, because what happens is, let's say somebody it's following somebody, and then that person has sex with someone else, then it follows that person, and what happens is it'll actually it shows up randomly. Like, it doesn't, you don't know when it's going to show up. It just starts showing up, right? And what happens is it has the ability to disguise itself as, like, anyone.
As any person.
As any person. So it could be a family member, friend, anyone. But all you'll know, and that's how it actually gets people, because people think, oh, this is my friend walking up to me.
Oh, Mom!
Exactly.
How are you? And then it kills you.
And then it kills you right there. So if you, so it's hard to know if it's actually someone you know that's coming at you or if it's the thing just walking towards you. Yeah. This was creepy. Just thinking about it was creepy.
It was so creepy. So let's say that I have it, right?
Yeah.
And it's following me.
Yeah.
So if I don't want to die, right? If I don't want to get killed by this thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get demonetized with all these words. But if we don't want to, die from it.
Yeah.
I have to basically have with somebody.
Let's say be intimate. Intimate.
I have to be intimate with somebody in order to give it to them.
Yes.
So then it's gonna follow them.
Yes.
And then
the problem, right?
Well, hold on. And then that person, if they don't want to die, they don't want to die.
Yeah.
They have to be intimate with somebody else.
Yes.
And basically, the entity is going to follow the last person who did it with the person who it was following.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's exactly right.
But
so
there's a caveat.
Well, wait, you're still talking about the story or are you talking about our strategy?
The story.
Oh, okay, cool. What's the caveat?
Okay. So the caveat. So let's say I have it. Intimate with Jamil.
Yes.
He has it.
Yes.
Jamil's intimate with somebody else.
Yes.
Don't ever be. No, okay. Intimate with somebody else, gives it to that person.
Yes.
Okay. So let's say that it kills that person.
Yeah.
It's back to Jamil.
Yes, exactly. And I won't know if that person dies. And, because how are you going to know? Because it comes back that same night. It comes back, right away. It'll kill one person and goes to the next person. So
you're never really safe.
And to make it even worse, no one else can see it other than you. So if you're the person that's after, you are the only one that can see it. No friends can't see it, so they can't warn you.
Yeah. So you might be like, oh, my mom's coming. And people will be like, where's your mom? I don't see her.
Yeah.
And it's really like the demon.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really scary.
Yeah.
But it's creepy. It's creepy music.
Yeah.
It's a creepy story. And I know, again, it sounds cray.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, it's so good. It's funny when you explain things. It's just like, oh my God, it's out there. But it's really good.
Oh, I just realized that the girl in It Follows is in The Guest.
The girl in It Follows is in The Guest.
Yeah,
so she's in both of these movies.
Exactly.
She's very pretty.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did a good job too. She did a really good job.
In both movies, yeah.
So this movie, I definitely would say, out of a 10, I'm a big horror fan. I love horror movies. So I would give this one an 8 too. But I do have to say, just a disclaimer, it's not for everyone. Even if you're like you got to be a really big horror fan to really like it, I would say. I don't know. I'd say give it a chance.
We watched it with a group of people.
That's true.
Back in the day, and all of them liked it.
They did.
So what are the odds that all of them are huge horror movie fans?
That's a good point.
I think they really like the premise.
That's true. Yeah, the premise is crazy. It's such a weird conversation. I don't want to get into detail, but after the movie was over, I just remember we had discussions all right, this is what we would do. We won't go into it, but I'm just saying, if it's coming after you, you got to get creative. you got to figure out ways.
The word orgy was on our list of strategies. I don't care, but that's what you have to do. I'm just saying, if it happens in real life, I need people to know that they need to have orgies and just have this, but have it organized.
You got to confuse it pretty much.
We have a whole plan. We have a whole plan. You gotta go,
Yeah.
Can we say the plan really quick?
No, I don't want to go. Well, just don't use too much crazy wording.
You have a big ORGY.
Yes.
And, so let's say I have it first, I'm going to do it, and that person does it with somebody, that person does it with somebody. Anyways, you have to follow in your ORGY, right?
Exactly.
Whoever has it last. So I think you should invite 20 people at least.
Yes.
Whoever did it last as you're following, and you know who it is, you got to be like, okay, Joe, I have some news for you, Joe. You're not going to like it, and you're going to think it's a little weird. But Joe, you have it.
Yes.
And you'll explain it to Joe, and you're actually going to explain it to your whole group of people.
Yes.
And you're going to have a buddy system. Okay? So, Jamil and I will be buddies. Jamil's going to be buddies with somebody else. That person will be buddies with somebody else. And you got to go down the chain of command. So, basically, Joe, who has it last, needs to be buddies with somebody, and that way that person checks on Joe every day. And if Joe's not answering his phone one day, you can assume it got it and it's coming after that person.
It got him.
And you gotta just go down the chain of command with a buddy system.
And then but you gotta encourage Joe to start his own party.
And so Joe's not out of luck. Joe is the last person in your ORGY, but you're gonna set up another ORGY for Joe with another 20 people.
Yes.
And you're going to get many degrees of separation between you and it.
Look, you won't understand until you watch the movie.
It's a great plan.
Once you watch the movie, you'll get it and stuff like that. It's kind of funny.
It's a really... Once you watch it, you're going to remember what we just said. You're going to be like, that makes sense.
That's how you survive it.
It's the only way, you guys.
Yeah, because the thing will come after you forever. There's no way to...
Yep.
Sounds like there's no way to stop it. I don't know. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. But anyways, it's really good. It's a really good movie. So I would say 8. What would you give it?
8.5.
8.5? Okay. Yeah, I would definitely say check it out if you're a horror movie fan. It's $2.99. That one is on Amazon, and it's called It Follows.
Yes.
Last movie.
Okay.
You ready?
Upgrade.
Yes. Upgrade. This is Tom Hardy's brother.
$3.99.
$3.99? Oh, the other one was $3.99.
Yeah. And this is $3.99 too.
Okay, so both of these are $3.99.
Yeah.
This one's on Amazon Prime too. I wish it was on Netflix because it's so good.
Tom Hardy is so good. He's in this one.
No, it's Tom Hardy's brother.
Oh yeah, he's a twin.
Brother. Yeah, the twin brother. Exactly.
Tom Hardy's twin.
Yeah. So this movie is. I guess I kind of got to walk through it. I won't go too much in detail as far as what happens, of course, but pretty much it's about a guy who I think he gets a new job at some tech. It's a futuristic world, of course. Sci-fi, yeah, and pretty much gets a job at. Man, I can't even remember the movie.
Neither can I.
We gotta watch it again. Okay. Well, I got this is what I do remember. He gets a job at this tech place.
Yeah.
And the idea was to put a chip in him. No, it wasn't that. I don't remember.
I don't remember either. We don't remember. You went rogue on this one, by the way, because we had not planned Upgrade.
I did go rogue on this one.
It's very good.
It's really good. It's really good. It's technologically based and sci-fi.
It's tech, it's sci-fi, it's future, but definitely action and a really good story.
It is. It really is.
So anybody who likes the techie sci-fi, you're really going to like this.
Yeah, check it out. I definitely recommend that.
Sorry, we can't remember the details, but we're going to watch it again.
I can't remember what happens.
Did we see it twice?
I remember something. Well... just watch it. Look it up, watch it. We saw it 2 times, at least 2 times.
Oh, it's about a chip.
Yeah, it is. It is chip.
There is a chip that you can implant.
Yes.
And it's on a test version. It's not out to the world yet.
Yeah, because all these movies now they'll go into the chip stuff. You know what I mean? It's technology stuff. But
and this chip makes it where you can.
I remember now. This guy was paralyzed. He was paralyzed.
Oh, that was it.
And the chip helped him to move, essentially.
But
it had all these other crazy features in it, too.
Yeah.
It's sci-fi, but it's action, too. And there's fight scenes in there, and it's for sure Matrix style fight scenes. Not as good as Matrix when it came out, but it's up there.
Yeah. They implanted the chip into his spine. He could walk, but he could do a lot more.
Yeah, exactly. The fighting scenes are just insane.
It's actually really good.
It is really good.
Was it his spine or was it his brain?
It was a spine. It was a spine, yeah.
It's really good.
So,
anyways, I think that stuff's real. You'll see it. You'll watch it. But that, I swear they have technology like that.
It's scary, for sure, to think that. The stuff that they have. But the movie's good, though. Check out the movie. It's called Upgrade. I would give that one a 9. Because that probably, out of all the movies, was my favorite.
Yeah.
What was number 2 that we said? Ingrid? Oh, yeah. Upgrade for sure is the favorite. I definitely love that
I think so, too. Upgrade, I'd give that a 9.
And that one's really, underrated. No one even talked about that one.
Underrated. Now they are.
No one even talked about that one.
No one talks about any of these.
That's true.
We're giving you.
We're bringing you guys gold.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. We have dug for the gold. We're giving you nugs.
Just don't watch It Follows first.
Yeah. Don't watch It Follows.
Because if you watch it and you hate it, you're gonna be mad at us for everything else. No. But definitely check out.
You'll
check
like it. It Follows is great, but it just might not be for everybody.
Yeah, it's not for everyone.
None of these movies probably are. You can't have one movie for everyone.
If you could choose one of the movies out of all 4 of them, so The Guest, Ingrid, It Follows, or Upgrade, what would you recommend? Which one?
Well, see, they're so different.
That's true. But if you had to do your choice as far as what you feel was the favorite that you really like.
I liked It Follows, but I love horror. So I loved It Follows. I thought it was very clever. I know it sounds crazy, but it was very clever, and you're like, and it was just creepy, but it was a good creepy.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a jump out scary creepy.
It's not.
It's more of like, this is creepy and like, oh my god, and weird music.
The music and
that
just
kind of
everything.
Okay, but let's just get rid of that one because, you know, I feel like horror is a little. Okay, so Ingrid Goes West, Upgrade, or The Guest.
Yeah.
Well,
if It Follows is your number one, then go with that.
It is, but not everybody likes horror.
No, go with it. Go with it. If that's your number one, then that's it, you know?
Just because I have a good solid plan if it were to happen. And I'm proud of the plan.
You're proud of the plan.
Okay? Yeah, I'm proud of it. Like, you know, so yeah, you could feel bad for Joe, who's going to be the last in the ORGY, but you got to help Joe, you know, and you're gonna make a chain go. And
you get some flyers for him so he could have his own ORGY, and then you could go have him start his own. And together, like
we had this plan pre-pandemic though. I feel like now with the pandemic, it might be hard to organize that.
Well, now you're kind of messed up. Now you have to, and you got to stay in your house. And
that's right.
The thing doesn't like go through walls or anything. It has to like break in your door and stuff like that. It is a person. Essentially, it's some sort of It's like I don't know what it is.
It's a demon that takes over a person, but that person isn't really there. Only you can see it.
Yeah, but I think they don't even say what it is. They don't even know what it is.
Oh, they never say what it is. We're calling it a demon.
Yeah, they have no idea what it is. It's a curse.
So, like, it could be like Jamil.
Yeah. But what's creepy about it...
like Jamil. And it's like it, you know?
But what's creepy about it, though, like what's really, really, really creepy about it is the thing walks towards you. And I know it sounds weird. You like, walks. You can just outrun it. And yeah, you do. You have to. But imagine, like, you're just chilling, like, having fun out and about. All of a sudden, someone in your family is walking towards you. Like, walking towards you. Like emotionlessness, no facial expression, nothing, just walking towards you.
Just got
Exactly. That's why I don't like talking about it, because it's scary.
It's scary.
and I don't get scared of horror movies, really.
You can maybe fly somewhere, but it's gonna follow you. Until you figure out a way to get it away from you.
Exactly.
From your body. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's creepy because, you can you can run your whole life.
Yeah. And you might have to.
But you're going to get caught up one day unless you give it away.
Exactly.
And I'm telling you.
So, It Follows for you. That's your choice.
Sorry, what's yours?
I would say my choice, if it was one, I would say Upgrade.
Okay.
Upgrade would be the one I would recommend because... I mean, I'm big with sci-fi stuff. I like sci-fi, and I love, obviously, it's action, too, but it's so good. The fight scenes are so good.
Really good.
It's it's crazy. Let me at least explain a fight scene really fast. What's crazy about it is, well, let me just say this. So the guy is paralyzed, you know what I mean, from the neck down, essentially, you know? And, So there's like a scene where the chip's in his neck and stuff like that, and the thing could talk to him. The chip would talk to him, so it's like talking in his ear, saying stuff. And I think he was able to walk, but that was about it, because once the chip was in there, he could walk. He's in this house, and this guy comes in. He's broken into someone's house. The guy comes in. The guy starts beating him up, and the chip is like, "Do you want me to take over?" And he's like, "Yeah, take over." And all of a sudden, he starts doing karate. And it's crazy because it's like mechanical. Yeah. It's like the guy's throwing a punch and he's like catching the punch and like doing all this like it's so good. It's really good. So good. Yeah. It's so good. You have to see it.
Okay, so Upgrade. On Prime. Upgrade.
Yes. Yeah. It follows. It follows.
Upgrade and It Follows on Prime.
Yep.
Ingrid Goes West on Hulu. Yep. And The Guest on Netflix.
Yes. And The Guest is really good too. Don't sleep on The Guest. Do not sleep on The Guest.
Do not sleep on The Guest.
I think it's just the least of all of my favorites. But it's still very good. Yeah. It's still very good. So
okay, we hope you like it. Watch one at least and let us know what you think.
Yes.
We've given you fair warning that they are underrated and, obviously like open mind. You have to have an open mind, but they're really good.
Well, not on all of them. I would definitely say the only one that you really have to open mind for, I would say, is It Follows, because it's such a different horror movie. Yeah. The rest of them, you can get into them and you walk right into them and they're really good. Okay. They're really good, you know?
Okay, guys.
All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed this. Yay! I know we didn't talk much about the food, but we definitely appreciate you guys hanging with us. And once again, shout out to Heather. Thank you so much again for the beads. I'm sorry, I tangled them. Tangled them a little bit. Sorry about that. But thank you so much for the beautiful beads, Heather. We really appreciate that so much. Absolutely. And Shirley Hoffmeister as well. Shout out to you. Thank you once again for always hanging with us during our lives, watching our videos and everything. And we appreciate you so much.
You guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Share it is caring. Let your friends and family know what the K and J fam are doing.
And until next time, guys, we hope you have a wonderful day, evening, or night, whatever time it is out there. And we'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace out, y'all.